And welcome to Let's Meditate with Sharada and Tony, proudly provided by the Wellbeing Reconnection Foundation.
Hi, good evening, everyone, and welcome to today's gathering. We are here because we have decided that this is a good place to be. And today we've got a special guest all the way from Germany. Welcome, Erica. We haven't seen you for a while. Anyway, it's lovely to have you join us again. Erica used to live with us in Melbourne for many years in our house, and then she decided to go back to Germany, and we've visited her there since as well, and she's a super duper meditator. So welcome. And we'll begin by just reminding ourselves that we are magnificent spirits having a human adventure in this beautiful human body. So I always look at this beautiful human body as the temple of our magnificent spirit. So also remembering that in our hearts there is this spark of the divine, and I always think of us as part of this creation like those beautiful daisy chains we used to make when we were little children. We tie them up daisy by daisy by daisy, and all of us are connected to our hearts, and it's so beautiful to know that we are all one with the whole of creation. And so let's begin by just taking a comfortable posture, sitting upright with our back just relaxed and straight, and tuning into the body and just checking in and making sure that the shoulders are relaxed, the neck, your head, the whole body is at ease. Eyes gently closed. Just giving ourselves this opportunity to tune within and not be distracted by all those things that are happening around us. And we focus our attention on the area of our heart because that's where the connection is. Our hearts, the love, the appreciation, the gratitude, and all those wonderful, wonderful feelings that we have. We feel them in our hearts. And we will begin by just breathing slower and deeper than usual. And as we breathe in, we will use our vivid imagination to imagine that we are breathing in the gift of life from the universe. And as the gift of life comes to us, we allow this gift to come through all of those pores in our skin. And then we allow this gift to go all the way through the skin and into our hearts. And then as we breathe out, we imagine that our appreciation and gratitude flows from our hearts through the pores of our skin into the whole of creation. We breathe in the gift of life into our hearts, and we breathe out our appreciation and gratitude for who we are, for the life that we have, connected to the whole of creation. And we'll do this a few more times, and then we'll do our 7x7 heart focus breathing. Focus your attention on the area of your heart. Imagine your breath flowing in and out of your heart center. Breathing slower and deeper than normal. Breathing in to the count of 7, hold to the count of 7. Breathing out to the count of 7 and hold to the count of 7. Let us begin. Breathing in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now let's move to our next little exercise that we do, and that is to practice being 100% responsible for the way we feel within ourselves. Like many times, we have no control over whatever happens outside of us. But the state that we are in within, we are born with this capacity to be able to entertain it, or we can insert a different way of feelings. And now that we know, science has informed us that feelings are purely levels of appropriate chemicals in our cells. And so we, as the chief executive officer, we have the choice whether to entertain the way we feel that's triggered by an event or by whatever, or we can choose and we can say, enough, we'd like to find our place of ease and balance again, and we can do that. And so the way we do that is by going within our memory banks and we find a particular event or a person or a pet that brought, for example, joy. So joy is one of those feelings that supports our inner being, supports our immune system, supports the cells to function in the most efficient way. So let us practice cultivating joy in ourselves. So I invite everyone to go back into the memory warehouse and find an event or a person or a pet that brought joy into our hearts. And we bring that memory up to our mind's eye and we entertain that memory. By doing that, we allow the chemicals to be produced within our cells. And we again can use our imagination to imagine our hearts as this beautiful, big, sparkling ball of light. And within our hearts, we can imagine that there are little sparks of sparkling light that's filled with joy. And we are going to share this joy in our hearts with all of the trillion cells. It's like showering our trillion cells with this beautiful sparks of joy. So we begin by allowing these little sparks to go all the way from our hearts to the top of our heads. And we start there by sprinkling it on our cells. And our cells will light up with joy all the way down our face, our necks, shoulders, arms, to the tips of our fingers, all the way down our bodies, down our legs, to the tips of our toes. And for a few moments, step back as this magnificent spirits that we are and observe the sparkling little cells filled with joy. And then let's do our third segment, and that is to consciously purify, strengthen, and realign the three powerful energy centers in our bodies for our optimal health and well-being. And this is a very simple exercise that we can consciously direct the energy flow into those specific energy centers. The first energy center that we focus on and we bring the energy to the center just beneath our navel. And here we use the ancient sound ah, and we repeat the sound and allow the energy to reverberate deep into this energy center, purifying it, strengthening it, and realigning the center with all of the other centers for our optimal health and well-being. And then we shift our focus to the next energy center, the solar plexus energy center. And here we repeat the sound ooh, and we allow this vibration to reverberate deep into the solar plexus center, purifying, strengthening, and realigning the center with all of the other centers for our optimal health and well-being. And then we shift our focus to the third energy center, the throat center. And here we repeat the sound and we allow this sound to reverberate deep into our throat center, purifying, strengthening, and realigning it with all the other energy centers for our optimal health and well-being. And we smoothly and gently shift our focus from the first, then the second, and the third energy center while repeating the very ancient, powerful sounds with Sadhguru for 21 times. So just bring our focus back to our heart. And now let's continue to meditate silently, remaining connected with the magnificent spirit that we are and the divine within our hearts. We are pure consciousness. We are divine. We are one with the whole of creation. Very gently bring your awareness back to your breath and back to your heart again. And allow yourselves to become fully present in this beautiful temple of your magnificent spirit. And just wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. And when you're ready, gently allow yourself to acclimatize back to your environment. So we'd like to thank everybody for joining us tonight and for making the time out to join us and to connect with us over the thousands of miles. So keep remembering that the more we practice to be mindful, the easier it becomes to be able to respond to life in the very best way. And also remembering that we are summer down here. I know you're winter, Erica, but
It's snowing.
yeah. So we down here, we need to remind ourselves that we need to have water. We need our little cute cells require hydration. And I just learned today, actually yesterday, that if we are able to take a little pinch of Celtic salt, apparently they're still quite pure. And if we put that on our tongue and then we drink some water, that actually helps our cells to absorb the water more efficiently. So that's a little tip that we can practice when just get yourself some good quality Celtic salt, not the table salt that kind of like flows like anything because they add lots of things in those things. Um, but the real Celtic salt should be looking not so white and not so dry and not so free flowing. They're kind of like they're a little bit damp. And that's the best quality salt that we can take at the moment. And then, of course, spending time with your friends and people that you care about is also very helpful to keep our immune system strong and to keep what we call the levels of happy chemicals in our cells. And fresh air, good food, and walk so that you are keeping your circulation moving. And of course, connecting with nature. Nature has got this beautiful capacity to nurture us and to keep us whole and balanced. So keep up all those wonderful things that you're doing and keep yourselves healthy and happy and also at ease wherever you are. So if you want to hop onto our website, we have got our new website up and going, which is the Wellbeing Reconnection Foundation. And if you wish to ask some questions, you're welcome to contact us. And you can also give me a call. My phone number is also on our website. So please feel free to connect and take care. And we'll see you again next week. Bye for now.